Hello, this is the No Face Movement, and it's December 29th, 2012, and I'm bringing breaking news that's shattering. Like I said, upload all these videos and post them on your YouTube channel, because this video will be taken down as fast as possible, because I am exposing something that no one has ever thought about exposing, how mind control work, zombie apocalypse. That's Project Bluebeam. Because they want to introduce and hack into the person's mind, but they're opening up a dimension using exotic matter, using femto technology that we're about to get into, but they don't know that when you open up a portal in your mind, you're opening up a portal in a whole different world, in a whole different time. They're letting demons, aliens, angels, whatever you want to call it, spirits come through and possess your body. Alright, this is pretty deep. Like I said, this is the zombie apocalypse, mind control, and Google. Alright, remember this game is free. You need an invitation to play it. We got our invitation, we played it, we're reviewing it, and we're going to delete it, because it is part of mind control, and you will see. Alright, so we just did exotic matter, proven fact, right? Let's go to what collects this exotic matter. Femtotechnology.
Femtotechnology. Femtotechnology is a hypothetical term used in reference to structuring of matter on a femtometer, which is 10⁻15. This is a smaller scale in comparison to nanotechnology and picotechnology, which are 10⁻9 m and 10⁻12 m, respectively. Work in the femtometer range involves manipulation of excited energy states within atomic nuclei, see nuclear isomer, to produce metastable or otherwise stabilized states with unusual properties. In the extreme case, excited states of the individual nucleons that make up the atomic nucleus, protons and neutrons, are considered ostensibly to tailor the behavioral properties of these particles, though this is a practice unlikely to work as intended. The most advanced form of molecular nanotechnology is often imagined to involve self-replicating molecular machines, and there have been some speculations suggesting something similar might be possible with molecules composed of nucleons rather than atoms. For example, the astrophysicist Frank Drake once speculated about the possibility of self-replicating organisms composed of such nuclear molecules living on the surface of a neutron star, a suggestion taken up in the science fiction novel Dragon's Egg by the physicist Robert Forward. It is thought by physicists that nuclear molecules may be possible, but they would be very short-lived, and whether they could actually be made to perform complex tasks, such as self-replication, or what type of technology could be used to manipulate them, is unknown. Practical applications of femtotechnology are currently considered to be unlikely. The spacings between nuclear energy levels require equipment capable of efficiently generating and processing gamma rays without equipment degradation. The nature of the strong interaction is such that excited nuclear states tend to be very unstable, unlike the excited electron states in radiative atoms, and there are a finite number of excited states below the nuclear binding energy, unlike the, in principle, infinite number of bound states available to an atom's electrons. Similarly, what is known about the excited states of individual nucleons seems to indicate that these do not produce behavior that in any way makes nucleons easier to use or manipulate, and indicates instead that these excited states are even less stable and fewer in number than the excited states of atomic nuclei. The hypothetical hafnium bomb can be considered a crude application of femtotechnology.
So, this is the theory on how femtotechnology works. But It's the year 2012, moving to 2013, and they already developed it. You remember when they showed the cell phone with ingress, and you gotta collect exotic matter? Your exotic matter really moves around. Before we get into CERN and how a lot of leakage happened around the world, let's go into what is femtotechnology. Femtotechnology is found in all cell phones. It's a chip. It's called femtocell. And this is femtocell.
Femtocell. In telecommunications, a femtocell is a small, low-power cellular base station, typically designed for use in a home or small business. A broader term, which is more widespread in the industry, is small cell, with femtocell as a subset. It connects to the service provider's network via broadband, such as DSL or cable. Current designs typically support 2 to 4 active mobile phones in a residential setting and 8 to 16 active mobile phones in enterprise settings. A femtocell allows service providers to extend service coverage indoors or at the cell edge, especially where access would otherwise be limited or unavailable. Although much attention is focused on WCDMA, the concept is applicable to all standards, including GSM, CDMA 2000, TD-SCDMA, WiMAX, and LTE solutions. For a mobile operator, the attractions of a femtocell are improvements to both coverage and capacity, especially indoors. Consumers benefit from improved coverage and potentially better voice quality and battery life. Depending on the carrier, they may also be offered more attractive tariffs, ergo discounted calls from home. Femtocells are an alternative way to deliver the benefits of fixed mobile convergence. The distinction is that most FMC architectures require a new dual-mode handset which works with existing unlicensed Spectrum home/enterprise wireless access points.
And what organization in the world paid every cell phone carrier in every country to carry LTE? It was a law. It's to spy on us, to track us, and femtotechnology could collect exotic matter. And femtotechnology, this was made a couple years ago. Now we got femtotechnology, 4G LTE phones, 3G, all that stuff. Alright. Now we're going to get a little bit deeper. Let her move on. We're going to do part 3 after this.
While a femtocell-based deployment will work with existing handsets, but requires installation of a new access point that uses licensed spectrum. Many operators have launched femtocell service, including Vodafone, SFR, AT&T, Sprint, Nextel, Verizon, and Mobile Telesystems. In 3GPP terminology, a home node B is a 3G femtocell. A home eNode B is an LTE femtocell.
So,
typically, the range of a standard base station may be up to 35 kilometers. A microcell is less than 2 kilometers wide. A picocell is 200 meters or less.
Hold on 1 second. And they said in femtotechnology, what was it? Picocell technology?
Yes.
And there you go.
And the femtocell is on the order of 10 meters, although AT&T calls its product with a range of 40 feet a microcell.
Alright, now let's move on before we get into CERN. We're getting into CERN, folks. CERN been shut down in 2008, 2011 for leakage of helium. This is the pressure that keeps inside the tank. Alright, so these are molecules, atoms at helium speed where they shoot it through. And you can see the machine, how it works. And this is in 2011. That's 2012, 2013.
Update, December 24th, 2011. Since Strangelet danger is still on the view of science, the biggest one for Earth after CERN activists destroyed my webs, see mass attack, have moved forward in the reconstruction process. This article, originally published a year ago. I apologize for broken links and missed pictures that were not localized. As in all extinction dangers produced by LHC and future accelerators built by the military-industrial complex, with the alibi of research, the fact that we are still here obviously doesn't mean it will not happen in the nearby future. It only means only the threshold of stability of strangelets or black holes, which is a function of the energy/mass they have, itself a function of the power of the machine, hasn't been crossed yet, but the probability to cross the threshold of stability.
And earlier in mid this year, they finally got what they wanted. What was it called? The Boggs Higgins? The Boggs Higgins.
Yes.
Alright. Dude, let me just tap back. The dangers in 2008, it leaked out. 2011, it leaked out. It's property of heavy exotic matter in CERN. This is where exotic matter comes from. Alright? But they only tell you so much because it's the public. What happens is once they create a black hole, ain't what people think it is, a black hole sucking in. Alright, a black hole is a portal. It's exotic matter. That's what it is, exotic matter. There's so much exotic matter that our world is going through all these kind of crazy kind of things. Alright? Now, what's crazy about femtotechnology, weapons and technology. There's different kinds of weapons and technology, but I'm going to say that for part 3.